X, where is this 3 is stored in? X and Y are called formal parameters. Inputs, outputs kada ikkada. Keep your body under your control. Saying wrong answer, one student. What is 2, 3? What is 2, 3? Input. Every input stored in where? Formal parameters. Are the pointer. Formal parameters input. What is 2, 3? Inputs. What is XY? What is F? What is XY? What are 2, 3? What is F of 2, 3? F of X, Y is equal to X plus Y is called what? That's all. Function definition. Good. Now you are good. So once your body is under your control, you will be good. Once it is out of control, you will speak whatever you like it. That's called what? Disordered mindset. Okay. What is 2, 3? Every input stored in where? What is the use of formal parameters? The use of formal parameters is to store the inputs coming from function call. To store the inputs coming from, right. Students in online, list of formal parameters. List of formal parameters, params represents variable names used in function definition, for storing what? Inputs coming from where? Very good. Coming from function call. That's all. Coming from function call. Inputs are coming from where? Function calls. Inputs are coming from function calls. Very good. Now I'm going to say fourth point I'm writing. My dear students, you look at, and one more point I would like to say. This is completely known as what, ma? This completely known as what? Function definition. Syntax for defining function definition. In the function definition, and of course I am saying so many points for you. In the function definition, in the human being body, how many parts are there? 2 parts are there. Don't tell in interviews this point. One is called, what is this part? Head. And what is this is called? Body. How many parts are there? 2 parts. One is head and one more is like that. In function definition is like a human being. It contains 2 parts. This part is called, this blue part I am writing. This part is called function heading. Spell out function heading. And this part is called what? Function body. Spell out. Function definition is equal to what? Function heading plus function body. Function body. Function definition contains how many parts? One is function heading, function body. In the definition, how many things are there? DEF keyword is there. Function name is there. List of formal parameters are there. And next is what? Block of statements are there. And the fourth point I would like to say, students, of course it is optional to write it, but I'm writing it. For my satisfaction, once again, this is known as what? Function heading. And this thing is known as what? Function body. Speak out. Speak so that you'll get terminology. What this is known as? Function heading. What this is called? Yes. Now I'm going to say once again what this is called. Function body is always contains dash function heading. Function body contains function heading. Function body is always called. Very good. Function processing logic. Function body contains what? Function heading. Like that if we say how, students? Function definition contains how many parts? 2 parts. One is function heading, function body. Function body is containing what? Function processing logic. Good. Function heading contains DEF, function name, and a list of formal parameters. Understand? So formal parameters are used in where? Function heading. Function heading. Used for holding what? Storing inputs coming from where? Function call. So function call will supply what? Input. Function heading will hold that inputs in where? Formal parameters. Because once you know this syntax now, you can do many things, because our content is so extraordinary that you need to understand, students. Right? Now, Mukesh Kumar, business logic, no, business logic, BUSSI. Come to the point of it. Next is called what? I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. After these things are over, here I'm writing one small point, students. What is that is? Triple quotes, doc string అనే ఒక చిన్న కాన్సెప్ట్. Doc string, triple double quotes ending. Actually, it is not necessary, but I don't want to leave that part also. What is that? Once again, you come to the point. What is this is called? Function. What is this is called? Combined together is called what? Function definition. So function heading, and then what? Function body. Function body. Combined together is called what? Function definition. Very good. Now here, dear students, this doc string represents expressing the functionality of our function. You are expressing what that function will do. When you buy any product, behind or backside or front side, some description will be written or not. That is called what? Doc string. Doc string represents what? Documentation string. Either in one line description you can write, or multi-line description you can write. Writing the description of the function is optional, but a good programmer in real time will write always what? Description. Did you understand? What is the doc string? Represents string data, which is used for describing the functionality of the function. Describing the function, what it will do. What it will do. The description will be provided by what? Function name. This is called what? Doc string we can call. And next I'm going to talk about statement 1, statement 2, so on. Statement n represents block of statements called function processing logic, which will provide the solution for what? Problem. Which will provide the solution for what? Problem. What is my given problem? Solving ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation. I will supply the a, b, c values. I'll find the root 1 and then root 2. Such a type of logic I will write it in where? Statement 1, statement 2, statement n. We call it as function processing logic. We call it as, in simple high terminology, we call it as what, students? Business logic. What logic it is? Business logic. Business logic is nothing but function processing logic. Did you understand this word? Yes. Now I am writing doc string. Doc string represents description of the function. Description of the function. Description means what? What it will do. You are writing for other person to understand what is the use of your function. Look at next, fifth one is called what? Block of statements. So I'm writing here statement 1, STMT, STMT, below and sir, just backside students. STMT1, STMT1, STMT2, STMT2, so on. STMTN represents list of what? Represents block of statements. Block of statements. Represents block of statements. Represents block of statements. So there we are having statement 1, statement 2, statement n represents block of statements. Meant for what purpose? represents block of statements used for, come on, or provides a solution for what? Problems. Given problem, I can say, given problem. And this is called two things I can say: function processing logic, or what? Business logic we can call. Online students, are you able to follow these words? Function processing logic or business logic we can call. Nice. Now I'm going to take it. Sixth point, I will take it. What are the sixth point here? Take care. Now, inside of these variables, inside of this block of statements, I may use some special variables. Inside of where? Function body. Why I will use those special variables? To store my results of function processing logic. Once my function processing logic is executed, some result will come or not. To store such results, I will use some variables. To where is my inputs are stored in? Formal parameters. I will use it in function processing logic. To store the output of my function processing logic, I'll use some special variables in where? Function body, which are called, local variables we can call. Spell out ma? Local variables. In our classroom, I'm discussing local variables, global variables, instance variables, class variables, and then formal parameters. I will discuss so many things. Non-local variables, I will discuss so many things. And the variables are this many types: local, non-local, formal, global, instance, class level. And these many are there. When somebody asks you what is a variable, list of variable rules, you know, na? When somebody asks how many variables are there in the entire Python programming, these many variables are there. Okay. Anything to learn? More subject to learn it. Okay, students. So local variables are used in where? Function body. Why do you use local variables in the function body? To hold the result of function processing logic, or to store temporary results of my function. That's why you will use what? Local variables. So I'm writing, students, in function body, we use some special variables for storing temporary results or function processing logic, or function processing. I'm writing here function processing result, function processing logic result. So for storing such a type of temporary or function processing logic result, we use which variables? Of course, in function body, we use some special variables for storing temporary or function processing logic result. And that type of variables are called what variables? Local variables. Important, students. Local variables. So how many variables are there in the function definition? 2. In the entire function definition, 2 are there. This entire thing is called function definition or not? How many variables I am using? Formal parameters, and I am using local variables. Local variables are holding temporary results of my function processing. Formal parameters I am using to store our inputs. So how many variables we are using in the function definition? 2. One is formal parameters, local variables. My dear students, 7th point I am covering. 7 points are building points for your subject. Now here I am saying the values of formal parameters, the values of local variables, the values of formal parameters, the values of local variables can be accessed in the corresponding function body only. Can be accessed in the corresponding function body only. We cannot access in other part of the program. That means we can't access in other functions. We can't access in other part of the program. Are you understanding? That is called scope of the variables we can call. Scope. Simple, students. In your bag, 10 rupees is there. Who can access that? yourself can access. Can I come and take? If I come and take, you will give error or not? So, or some items are there on my table. Who can access it? Myself can access it. Other person cannot come and access, right or not? So the values of formal parameters and the local variables can be accessed in where? Corresponding function definition only, but not possible to access in other part of the program. That is an important, because if you go to a written test level, this type of questions will come. The values of, come on students, formal variables and what? Local variables can be used in where? Come on, can be used in where? Corresponding function body, or corresponding function definition, but not possible to use in where? Other part of program, or not possible to use in other part of the function, but not possible to use in other part of the functions. This is comes under the total description of my function. Are you understanding? Look at once again. I am using function definition, first point, function name, second point, and next is called what? List of formal parameters, third point, and the fourth point is called a docstring, and the fifth point is called what? Statements. In the function body, we use some special variables here. We call it as what? Local variables. We are going to hold the result of function processing logic, and the values of formal parameters and the local variables can be accessed in same part of the function only, but not possible to access in other part of the program. We call it as a scope of the variables. Did you understand? Right. So I described it. Can I show you one colorful explanation of the same? Right. Look at students. I'll go for giving the same description in the form of one colorful description I will give you. So syntax for function definition I will show students. Please follow me. It is my 7 a.m. It is the most important for you. I just described it normally. So I will open it and try to read out one by one. Now I will go for the example part. Look at that carefully. This is our fire part of the subject. Come on, what is the heading now, students? Syntax for defining a function in Python. What is this is called? Note. Function definition is equal to function heading plus function body. Okay. What is this keyword? DE. What is this now? Next, that entire thing is called what I told. And the next is called what? Docstring. Spell out. And next is what? Indentation block of statements, function processing logic, business logic, in other words. So start the explanation. First point related to DEF written. Okay, na? Same. Next is called what? Function name. Function name represents what? Valid variable name, treated as a function name, and every function in Python is called object of type class what? Function. Good. Next is called what? Formal parameters. Here it is written. Represents what? List of variable names used in function heading, and they are used for storing inputs coming from where? Function calls. And next is called a docstring. Docstring represents the documentation of the string, and it is used for writing or description about the functionality of your function. What a function can do, you are describing it. And next you are going for fifth statement. Statement 1, statement 2, statement n represents indentation block of statements, and it is representing what? It process the input or logic for problem solving, and it is known as which logic? Business logic. And in the function body, we use some special variables. They are called local variables, whose purpose is to store temporary results. And the values of formal parameters, local variables, can be accessed only inside the corresponding function definition, but not possible to access in other part of the program. I hope you are understanding about, but not possible to access in other part of the program, and not possible to access in other function definition, which is called what? Scope of formal and local variables. Clear? Shall we? This is called syntax. Throughout your entire lifetime of the Python functions, this is a blueprint in our mind. Online students, did you understand up to here? Did you understand up to here? Now I'm going for example part. All the students confirm once. All the students confirm once. Is it understandable? Right. Only few people are responding. Others are doing what? I don't know. Slowly you are responding like a passenger train. Write down. Open the notes. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will display a message, hello Python world, hello Python world, hello Python world, by using hello Python world by using functions. Hello Python world by using functions. Very small example. Right. Now I am going for explanation. Now example, I will go for it. I'll go for the example. So let us coming to back. PyCharm, you go for it. PyCharm. You take any of it. So I'll go for PyCharm. So see that carefully, students. Now there I will go for it. Let me close this part and I will take it. Here I will take 7 a.m. functions. 7 a.m. functions. In that all my programs will be kept inside of it. So there I will take up function now. Shall we define a function? So I said all the things to you. You need to be going to this place. See, students, go for something like so welcome.py or something like, you know, function example1.py, function example.py. So writing here, come to the point of it, function example1.py. Tell me, I will define a function. Actually I can display print of what? Hello Python world. This is a message. Hello Python world. This is a message. I can run this. How do you run it? Run. So you got the message. Hello Python world, I got it, right or not? It's a normal. My dear students, you already might be, you have know that, you might be knowing that. Now I'm writing here. I say here a small space I am pressing. A small space I am pressing. What is the problem here? What is the problem here? So you run this code, you will get what? Indentation error. Indentation error coming or not? That means Python programming always expects from left side of the part. Because like other languages, you cannot type whatever you like it. Okay, PyCharm is good, is your friend, close friend. And you see, it is giving an error, red signal mark is giving. If you go to edit plus and all, it won't help you. That's why to improve your programming skills, edit plus is best, because it won't give any help for you. You only need to find out. So go to that part and I will remove this type of space. Are you following me? That's why you need to start typing from where? Left side of the part. Okay, this is by using normal coding. Okay, now I will go for what? Using functions. Tell me. Start. Mathematics, how do you display? Mathematics, how do you display? F of is equal to, I am writing hello Python world. What is this is called? Function definition. I am calling somebody f of, what is this is called? Function call. It will go to this place or not? What is the answer is coming? That's all. Today define the function DEF. If you don't speak, then I will make you to stand up in the class. Come on, start. DEF. Come on. Hello is my function name. Hello is my function name. And indentation. Say what? Print of writing doc string is optional, not a mandatory. So optional. I will write what? Hello Python world. Simple. Hello Python world. Right? You see that indentation, student? Indentation you see. Okay, small example. Now can I run this? Can I run this? You please run it once. What is happening? No output will come. No output is coming here. See, my dear students, no output is coming here. Yesterday only I told you f of x comma y is equal to x plus y. And I told you one more example. F of x comma y plus is equal to x plus y plus z. And I'm saying that f of 2 comma 3, f of minus 4 comma minus 6, this is a result. What is the result is coming? Minus 10. Which one is not executing? H of. Why it is not executing? Because there is no function call. Correct or not? Because there is no function call. So see, students, here also you did not get any result here, students. We did not get any result. Why we did not get any result? Because there is no function call. Online students, are you getting that points? The more you talk to me, the more answers you will get it. If you keep it quiet like sleeping like that, you will get a problem. Try to interact with me more and more. And I will write one more point here. Where to call? There is a question mark or not? Where to call? That is also question mark. Now I am writing. Here I am writing. I am saying one small message. Line number 2. Seema, line number 2. I am from beginning of the function definition. I am from beginning of the function because you are the first time writing the code now. That's why I am from beginning of the Python, beginning of the function definition. Okay. Now I am writing one more statement here, students. Where I am writing that? In line number 6 I am writing. Line number 6 I am writing. What I am writing? You see. 6 I am writing. I am after function definition. I am after what definition? Function definition. Are you able to follow? I am from beginning of the function. I am after the function definition. Line numbers also I am saying. You try to run it. When the PVM started executing, it comes to line number 2. It is executed. It comes to line number 3. It come to know that it is a function definition. It won't enter inside. It won't enter inside, students. It won't enter inside. It will straightforward come to where? It comes to 6th line. It will print what? I am from after the function definition. Please run this now. See, students, line number 2. Line number 2. Why I am saying this much carefully? Because functions are your heart in the Python programming. Line number 6 is like this. Which one is not executing, ma? 3/4 lines are not executing. It indicates that function definitions voluntarily will not execute. If you want to execute the function, you have to call the functions. Shall I call now? Right. So I have to call you before a function definition. After function definition, there is a question mark. Correct or not? Before or after? After. Very good. Why if I call here, I am writing here hello of. Error will come. Why? Because when you are coming here, PVM don't know. In the line number 3, hello means what? It don't know. Are you following? So PVM don't know in line number 3 what is hello. Hello information started from which line? 4th line. But I am calling in which line? So PVM is an interpreter. It knows line by line only. It don't know about that. That's why red line is coming. Red line. Red line is there. You please run it. You'll get error. What is that now? You are getting an error. What is that? Hello is not defined. I am from beginning of the function. Okay. and hello is not recognized, it is an error. You should not call this part there. That's what I'm saying from now onwards. We should not call from where function calls must be there after function definition, but not before the function definition. Where can I write it? Sixth line. Come on, tell me. Hello. Automatically hello is coming. Even if I don't write it, when I say hello, see, automatically help is given. PyCharm only telling to you. Why it is giving? Because when you come to line number 7, PyCharm PVM is coming to know that there is a hello. So write what here? Hello. What this line is called? Come on, ma. Function call. Once there is a function call, where it will go? Right. Hello world. Line number 4. Line number 4. You please execute it, students, and see that. What is happening? Line number 2. Line number 2. Line number next 6. Line number 6. And it is going to be calling the function. It will go to this place or not? Line number 4. Hello Python world is coming. I will write, students. I will write one more line. Of course, here I am writing one more line. Line number 8. Line number 8. I'm showing the flow. I am after what? Function call. I am after what? Function call. Once again, you see the line. After executing this function now, it is coming to the next line. Yes or no? So you try to run this code, students. Line number 2, line number 2, line number 6, it is coming to this place only. Line number 6 result, and you are calling the function. Once you call the function, it will go to this place and printing this result. That is called a line number 4. Hello Python word, line number 4. After the line number function is completed, it comes to the place from where you called. Line number 8. Are you able to follow? So total control is there of my functions from which line onwards? Total control of my functions are from which line onwards? Line number 6 onwards. Total control of calling my functions from which line onwards? That's why after the function definition, we are calling the function from this place onwards, whatever the highlighting part I am taking. This kind of lines are called main program we can call. Which program? Main program. So here I'm going to write from here and after. I'm saying here called what? Main program. That from here program will drive. Program drive starts here. Program drives starts here. Did you understand this word? Are you able to follow, students? So coming to the point of it. So I'm going to write it. Some student is asking, Mitkare, Maharudra is asking, suppose 5 number line we are calling. So innocent doubt that is. So 5th line is calling. My dear student, so innocent doubt is asking. So that so innocent doubt. You take this example. You take this example. I'll take it directly. Don't be that much innocent. If you say that much innocent, it's difficult for you. Example 2.py. You paste this answer, line number 5, he want to call it. See that, student. What I told you, my dear students. What is this is called? Tell me now. What is completed? Function definition is there in which lines? This lines only, na? From here onwards, it is called which programming? Main program. So Maharudra. See that there is one symbol is there, one hand symbol is there, and you click on it. What is there? Definition is completed. And from after the definition, whatever you write it, that is comes under main program only. You run it, you will get happily that result. Say what? You try to run it. Function example 2, Maharudra. Coming to the point of it, what is this now? Line number 2, line number 2, and you called the function immediately. It will go to this place. Line number 4 coming or not? If you are interested, you can write this line also. You can write this line also after that. So coming to this line number 6, I am after the function call. You try to run it once again after the function call. Once again you want to call, you can call it, no issue. Many times, defining one time, calling any number of times. 6 of line number what? 8 na? You call any number of times. How many times function is calling? Hello world, hello world. Multiple times is calling or not? Are you understanding this flow? Maharudra. Student name is Maharudra. Are you understanding? So this is about what concept? Come on. Writing the function and then calling it. Shall we go to next examples? Right. Write down. All the students must understand this flow. Now I am going to the little bigger ones. While listening the class, don't sleep in the class. Next time if I see who is sleeping, what time you are sleeping, same time I will make you to stand up. That is a formula we will implement from now onwards. Otherwise, if I say don't sleep means you are not under your control. That's why all kinds of things are coming, mainly offline students. So, fine. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate sum of two numbers. Which will calculate sum of two numbers. Which will calculate sum of two numbers. Very, very important. Now, if you want to become an expert, of course, I will teach that part in the class. Now I'm going to enter into first program now. What is my code, ma? What is my code? Once again, tell me. What is my question here? Sum of two numbers by using what? Functions. So, Python program for calculating sum of what? Sum of two numbers by using what? By using functions. By using functions. By using functions. This concept, of course, I can say one simple answer and I can say it is over. But our journey is totally different journey. It is a heavy journey. It's a deep journey. There, this function can be defined. The above problem can be solved. This above function can be defined. Any one task is given. That function can be written in four approaches. Four approaches. I want to tell you these four approaches for you. Because to become an expert in coding, this type of subject is required. I can say one answer and I can say over, I can say. But I don't want. I want to go for deep discussion of it. So first one is what? Approach number one. From now onwards, remember students, any function you are defining, that function can be defined in how many ways? Four approaches. What is my given problem here? Calculating sum of two numbers. It is my given problem. By using what I need to solve it? By using functions. How many ways are there to solve it? Four ways are there to solve it. If I take one way, you will say, okay, sir, understand. But when you go to interview point of view, they will ask you, is there any other ways you know how to define it? That time if you say no, if I say that, I'll be selecting. I don't want to get that problem to you to face it. So I want to teach you all the four approaches. That's why while I am explaining this, you must be careful enough in listening the class. Go to that. Now I'm taking first one. See that I'm taking approach one. Approach example one.py. Approach example means first approach this is. Now I'm going to take it. Same thing. So approach example one.py. What is our requirement here? Calculating sum of two numbers. So calculating sum of two numbers. Keeping quiet by locking your mouth. If you don't speak, I'll make you to stand up. If you don't speak continuously, you'll get sleeping because already some 6 members are under sleeping state. If you sleep, no problem for me. But after a few days, you will not come to the class. Why? You will not understand. That's why. Say, start, define the function. DE of sum OP of, I will take what? Variables. What is my statement here? C is equal to what? A plus B. How many inputs are there for me? Two inputs. Two inputs means two formal parameters I'll take or not. So A comma B. A comma B. What is AB? Formal parameters. What is the DEF? Keyword. What is sum OP? Function name. Right. I will write the logic or not. Logic I am going to write it. What is the logic? Adding of both of them. How do you add it? A plus B. What is A here? Formal parameter. B is called what? Formal parameter. Whose inputs are added? Need to keep it into some other variable or not? My function processing logic. Here I am writing. Here one comment I am writing. Here C is called, come on, local variable which is holding my function processing logic. Once you calculate the result, for example, student, you are a student, I am asking what is the sum of 4 and 5, I am passing the input. What you do in your brain? In your brain, 4 plus 5 you add it and you will say what to me? 9 is the result. When you are saying 9 to me, you are returning the result for me or not? You are returning the result. Telling the answer to me is nothing but you are returning the result to me. In order to return the result back to the function call, the function definition will return the result of its processing logic. So I will use what? Your favorite statement is called what? Return. What is the statement? Return of what? C. Return is one of the special keyword in our miscellaneous transfer flow control statements or not? Break, continue, pause, return. Return I said, I will explain in the functions I said. Now are you getting return or not? Return is a keyword which is used to return a particular local value or any function processing logic will be returned. Return of what? C. Okay. This is known as what? This entire thing is known as what? What is AB called? What is C is called? What is the return here? Keyword. Here return is a keyword. Return is a keyword used for giving the result back to giving the result. That's all. Now I'm going to write it. If I run my program, no result will come out. Why no result will come out? Function call is not there. Function call is not there. So I have to call the function before or after. So when I'm calling after means I can call from line number 5, line number 6, you can call. And where to call? That is an important. When I'm saying sum OP of 1020, I'm passing 1020. Where I'm writing indentation, you observe it. When I say this place, it is an error or not? You see the indentation. Don't write wherever you like it. I have to come out of it and I have to write it into out of the indentation of the function and I have to define. Are you following me? As this is known as what I told already. Come on, main program. From now onwards, I will use this terminology, main program. Tell me what is happening. What is this line I forget? Function call. Once function call is there, where it will go? 10 is stored in where? 20 is stored in where? A and B are called. Good. 10 and 20 is called A plus B 30. A plus B 30. Kept in where? What is the C? Local variable. What is the value of C? Return C. What is the value returning? 30 returning to the place from where you called. It is returning to the place where you called. Now I need to hold into where? Some variable I am holding. RES. Did you understand? Once again, what is this line is called? Function call. Function call. Come on, students, fast up. What is this line? Once a function call is taking place, it goes to where? Function definition. What is the name of the function? Sum OP. Sum OP matching or not? What is 1020? Input. 10 is stored in where? A. 20 is stored in where? B. A and B are called formal parameters. Function processing logic A plus B. Added and kept the 30 in where? C. C is called which variable? And to return the value of C to where? Main program, I will use what? Return. To give the result of what? C to which program? Main program, I will use what? Return statement. Return C. That value of local variable is stored in where? RES. res is called what? One variable which I am using in main program. Print students. Now I am writing here. Now I am writing sum is equal to, I am writing there dot format of what students? Res. Please run this code. Now I am getting the answer 30 or not? Right. My dear students, I am writing here in place of this result. Don't return. For a moment you don't return. Keep comment and try to print a C here. Try to print a C here. First of all, you print what? C, you write it. C. What is C actually? Local variable, where I am trying to access outside of the program, in other part of the program. See, red underline indicates what? Not possible to access. C scope is what? C scope can be inside the function body only. We cannot extend its scope to the main program. You try to run it, error is coming. You try to run it, error is coming. Name C is not defined. You see, my dear student, one more variable, try to use it. A, you say A. Error again. What is that error? A is not defined. Why I am showing all these things? In written test, if any question is coming, you must be able to answer it. And the B value also not possible to access. Is my point number 7 is clear? What is my point number 7, students? The values of a very important point. Formals and all these things are accessible within the corresponding function definition only, but not possible to access in other part of the program, other function definition. That is known as what? Scope of formal parameters. Did you understand? Right. So carefully observe it. Now I am supposed to write it. Now I am writing. If I have to give the result of C back to the function call or not. So I have to write it here. Suppose if I write res. Suppose if I write res and res I am taking. What is the value of res? You try to run this code. What is the value coming? None. Because res is not getting anything from the sum OP or not. It is not returning the result. I am asking a question. You are processing it, not giving the result to me. What is the answer I am getting from you? None. Now I will remove what now? Return. Comment I am returning. Did you understand the meaning of return here? Now run this code once again. Answer is 30. Did you understand this flow? Online students, please confirm. Next, I will go to one more time. Another time, I will take it. This one, I will write it. Once again, I will write it. res1 is equal to sum of what I am doing now. I say 300 comma 300 comma 100 comma 200 I am writing. I will print this result once again. I'll print this result once again. See that res1 I am writing. Come on, run this code once again here. Written off. See this? First time calling, getting the result back to 30. Second time calling, getting the result back called what? 300. Run this code. Now I am getting first time sum is coming. Second time sum is equal to 300 is coming. Are you able to follow? How many times I defined my function? One time. But how many times I am using my calling my function? Multiple times. So coming to the next one, I will go for writing one more point. I will write it. One more point I will write it. I am writing here Python. Now I am writing Python. And next is called what? PROC I am writing. PROC I am writing. Tell me, is it possible or not possible? Come on. Possible or not possible? Possible, because it is going to concatenate. String plus string is called concatenation or not? You please run it, concatenation. You please run this code. What is this now? Python space PROC. And the space is written already here. Following, guys? Right. So coming to the point of it. So Rahul, my dear student Rahul is asking a question. Rahul is asking a question that I will go for. The Rahul question is this one. This question, you see, if we are calling a function without passing parameters, what is happening? If Rahul is carefully watching my class, he can understand. You see function number 1, beginning, what I used it, ma? Hello. Am I passing any parameters here? No. Here also no parameters. That's why I am discussing Mr. Rahul. How many approaches are there? How many approaches are there? 4 approaches are there. If you go on listening it, nothing will be doubt is coming. So Rahul doubt will be coming after a few minutes. After 15 minutes, Rahul doubt will be clarified. Are you following, students? Right. Rahul, that only I am talking, ma. Don't worry. Wait for 10 more minutes. You will get it. Now, shall I move forward? Right. Now here, I am calling many times. Now I want to go for something like full-fledged. I am going to take it. Shall I? So which values I am passing? Fixed values I am passing. Dynamic values I will take. X is equal to int of input of, tell me, enter, what value? First value. Enter first value. Next I will take it second value. Enter second value, I am going to take it. Enter second value, I am going to take it. Y I am going to take it. Now I am writing here, tell me, RES is equal to sum OP of what? X comma Y. My dear students, you will get a doubt. AB are called formal parameters. C is called what? And X and Y are called global variables. Right now, don't worry, because there is a big discussion will be there about global variables. Because I am talking almost around 1 hour 50 minutes, I will explain about global variables concept. Because in our index I wrote yesterday or not. So sum of X comma Y. What is X and Y are called? Some variables, don't worry. What is this XY is called what? Global variables. Don't worry about it. I will explain that. Mukesh Kumar, don't carry your C language knowledge, my dear student. Don't carry your C language knowledge. Because that's what I'm saying, that old knowledge is always virus. If you carry your C language knowledge in Python, you may feel very happy. But when you go to Pythonist level, you are 1947 student. So 1947 student. So your faculty might be said something 1947 concept. We cannot call it into Python. Python is not a C language. Okay now? So let us start with the X and Y are called what? Global variables, which I am using as a parameters inside of XY. We should not call it as a actual parameters. That is a wrong terminology in Python. We call it as a what? Global variables or global arguments we can call. Parameters terminology will be coming only in the heading level, function level. Still, if you want to continue your virus old knowledge C language, we can't do anything else. Start. Remember my terminology. What is this is called? Function call. Go to where? Function definition. X value going to store it in where? Y value stored in where? B. A plus B is called that is called formal parameters. Added and kept the result in where? C. C local variable. Return C. It is holding in where? RES. Now I will print my result. What is my result, students? Sum of like this I am writing is equal to I am writing like this. Dot format of, come on, listen, Shahid, listen please. I will explain that. Listen, comma what? RES. RES. Are you following me? Please run this. Please run this code. Enter the value of this 10 and then 100. What is the result here? Sum of 10 comma 100 is equal to 110. Once again you run it. You say minus 12 and say minus 23. Answer is what? Minus 35. Did you understand this flow and all? As again run it. Again you say 123 minus 123. It is called 0. Did you understand this? Well, now the doubt will come into one more doubt is, sir, can I use here A? Can I use B? Can I use C? Like this? Can I use like that? You can use happily. No problem at all. No problem at all. I am writing A and then B and then I am writing what? C. In your home, your family member names are A, B, C. In adjacent to your home or neighbor names also what? A, B, C. Will you give any objection? No. So I can have same names of formal parameters and local variable names. As global variable names also, no problem. Your name and Prime Minister name is same. Any problem? Huh? Prime Minister will say, you should not be there in India, you have to go out, like that will he say? Only unique variables. In the context of it, duplicate variable names will be there. This is a different context and this is a different context. Please run it once again here. Now I am saying 1000 here. Now I am saying 2000 here. Answer is coming what? Right. So coming to the point of it, Vardhan Kimma, okay, 45 and then 23, and the answer is something like this. Are you able to understand, students? If you say you can take these values as which type also you can take, guys? Float you can take it. It will work for what type also? Float type also it will work, because you already understand that 1.2 and then 2.3 answer is something like this. It can work for integers as well as 10 and then 1.5. You'll get the answer called what? 11.5. Did you understand this flow? Can I use the global variable names like a local variable names? You can use it, no issue. I can use different names also. Don't come and ask me, sir, can I use these names outside? And don't think that this ABC and then this ABC are totally different. How can you find the difference? Because of IDs, you can calculate ID. You print the ID of both of them, all of them. You print the ID of these things, they are completely different. And one more small point I want to say, for your note point is concerned, for your note point, for your extra knowledge is concerned, print of type of what is my function name? Sum OP is equal to, comma what? Type of what? Sum OP. It is called my function name or not? What is the function name type? Class function. Run this code, value here 2 and then value here 3.4. Now I am getting that. What is the type of sum OP, students? Function of what? Class. Are you following me? It is so simple. It is so simple here. Now I am going to paste it here for your best understanding. This is called what? Approach number 1. Approach number 1. Clear? Shall I go to approach number 2? In approach number 1, inputs are going to where? How many phases I said? 3. One is taking input, processing input, giving result. Function inputs are going from where? Function call. Come on fast. What is going from where? Function call. Okay. Function processing is done in where? Function body. Function, and the result is coming to where again? Function call. That is the main program, function call. Are you following me? Now, what are the 3 points? Inputs, process, output. Function inputs taking from where? Function call. Processing is done in where? Function body. Result is coming to where? Function call. Come on. Are you okay? Input is come function call. Processing is there here. Result is there in the function call. This is related to what? First property. First property. Now next approach I am going to take it. If you follow me for your understanding purpose, one input taking from where? Taking from where? Function call. Taking from function call. Okay, next is called what? Processing. Processing is in where? Done in where? Function body. Function body. Function body. Next is what? Result. This is result. That is nothing but output. Is displayed in where? Or given to what? Given to function call. That's all. Function call. Next I am going for one more thing. Dear students, carefully follow. Next example I am going to, second approach I am going to talk about it. Same answer will come. And don't ask me what is the difference of all these things. I am saying that example2.py. Example2.py. So I am going to take this. All of them, any one of the approach you can follow. It is like a fashion of writing good programming. Which approach is the best? You don't ask me. Any approach, if you are comfortable, you can follow. Start my function now. DEF. Come on, start with sum OP. Today I am not taking anything. Student name is called some student. Who is that? If a function is calling without passing parameters, what is happening? Now I'm going to student, some student name. This is called what? A function name, not taking any formal parameters. That's my function definition. You see my definition, ma? Formal parameters, if any I set. That means I may not take formal parameters. This is a second approach I'm discussing. So I'm writing what I do. Every function compulsory require what inputs now? Actually, I expected inputs from where? Function call. Function call is not passing. What you will do? You need to read by yourself in your body. Simple. You are the student and getting the input from money input is coming from your parents. They are supplying the input money from your parents. After a few days is over, they said that not possible from us. You do by yourself. What you will do? No input coming from function call. Now you need to do by yourself. You only need to work and you only need to get it. Already 21 years of education over. After 22 years, no inputs will be given. You need to earn by yourself. That means you are working by yourself. Then there I am writing what? Take the inputs. A is equal to, come on, float of input of enter. What value? Enter. Which value? First value. Enter first value. I am taking next is called what? One more kind of thing. B is equal to, I am taking here. Enter what value? Second value I am going to take it. C is equal to what? A plus B. See students, what I am doing? I am doing everything inside only. Comma, I am taking like this. Sum of, now I am saying like this, is equal to, like this I am writing. Dot format of what? A comma, B comma, C. Tell me, what is this line is called, ma? What is this line is called? Input. What is this line is called? Processing. What is this is called? A result. That is nothing but what? Output. Where I am doing everything in? Function body. You are only earning, you are only processing, you are only showing by yourself what you are. What is this is called? Another way of defining my function. Please run this code. Will you get any output here? No output will come because there is no function call. Come on to the point. What I say from this place? Main program. From there I will drive. Your TV starts from TV remote or TV component. Remote. Remote is called what? Main program. Start. What is the function call? Sum OP. Just a function. What is this? Call. Is the function call taking any values here? Is it getting any result from the function? So neither passing from function call nor getting the values from function definition. Are you following? Where I am taking input in? Function body. Where I am processing in? Function body. Where I am printing my result? Function body. Everything I am doing inside the function body. Start now. See how beautiful result is coming. Enter the value called 20. Enter the value called 40.6. Answer is coming 60.6. It is as good as similar to previous program only. What is the second way? Taking input in where? Function body. Processing in where? Function body. Result displaying in where? I just call my function. One more time I will call. Second time also I will call. Malla call this son. What is this now? Sum OP of. Start. 2 times I am calling. First time. Say 34 and 12.6 minus 2.3 minus 4.5. Second time also I am calling. This is another way of writing the code. Multiple ways if I write it, if you get confused, that is a bad luck. Multiple ways if I write and if you remember, it's increasing your performance. Observe it. This is called one way. I will carry this part. Here I will write it. Coming to this place, now I am writing. Where I am taking input? Function body. Function body. Processing done in where? Function body. Result displayed in. Yes. Displayed in. Displayed in where? Function body. This is called another pattern. Second pattern. Last and final. I'll do only one time calling here. So I'll say here some 123 and 567 result is like this. And the point is one should understand. Now one of the student asked some student, Rahul or somebody, 23 I am passing, 45 I am passing. What will happen? Actually, it is not a doubt because of my explanation. It should not get any doubt like that. What I am passing here? Input. When you are passing input, definitely in the function definition, what you should write it? Formal parameters. But I did not write it. Is it an error or not? You please run it. It is an error. It is an error. You are giving 2. Nothing is there here. Right or not? Yes, it is an error. So, once you are calling the function, an intelligent person will do what? Whatever function call you are doing, corresponding definition is required. Understand? Whatever the body size you have, that type of dress you will buy. If your dress is called 40 size is your shirt, you cannot buy 48 size. Right or not? If your body size is 48, you cannot buy 38 size shirt. Are you following that? So, what is this function is doing? Not taking any parameters. You should call the function without parameters. Are you able to write it? Fine. So, I think, Rahul, I hope you are understanding about my points. And can I access this ABC outside of my program? Yes, sir. No. Why? Because they are called what? Local variables. If I try to print what? A comma, B comma, C, you will get what? Errors. See, beginning only error. First A. After this 4 and 5, because the first function, A is an error or not? Because it is called what variable? Local variable. Local variable. And one student is asking, can we write 2 programs in the same program for calling the function multiple times? So, student, Surya, who is that? Surya Varma. Surya Varma, you will be getting that, my dear student. Where I am going to explain, you see, because I like your doubt. Where I am explaining that, if you look at that, I will show you that. Look at my dear student, where I am explaining functions only. I am still remembering variable arguments example 1. There is one topic is there. You can see, you can define multiple functions in the same place, and you can call multiple functions also. Surya Varma. So, where I am explaining this concept for you, I am explaining in your place. Everything I will explain, students. It is a class of deepness of the subject. And nobody can explain what I am explaining if you are understanding. Where I am explaining that variable arguments concept. It's just next level, that's all. You will not, nobody will enter into our deepness of the discussion in the next 30 years for you. Just make it, because that much of level of discussion we are going to make it. So, Surya Varma, so you wait until that time we will come across that point. So, Rahul Kumar, I hope you are understanding about what is this now. Can I take any parameters here? Go to the previous one. It is taking what? Parameters. Can I remove these parameters here? Can I remove parameters here? No. If I write it, it is an error or not? It is an error. So, who is that student? Rahul Kumar. I'm calling 3-4 times, not responding. So, 4 and 5. Are you listening the class? Error is coming or not? Yes. So, you have to take up. Now, you have to take up. When you are taking formal parameters, you have to give the inputs there. And I'm giving the inputs as what? A comma B. Are you able to get my points? Yes, I hope. Yes, you understood. So, this is called a second approach. How many approaches are there so far? So far, 4. English problem. 2 approaches only. What is the first one? Taking values from function call. processing done in function body and giving the result to, yes, that is called what? First approach. First approach. First approach, that is. How many approaches are there? 4 approaches. What is the first approach? Taking values from function body. Processing is there inside a function where? Body, and returning the result back to what? Returning values to the function call. Are you following? This is called inputs. This is called processing. This is called output. Did you understand this? Second approach is what? Not taking values from function call, but taking values in the function body. Processing is done inside of the same place, not returning the value. This is called approach number 2. Approach number 1 is what? Taking everything from outside, processing inside, and giving the result. Next is called what? Taking values inside. Not taking values means from function call I'm not taking. Not taking values from function call. I'm taking inside of the function body. I'm processing in the body. I'm returning the result, giving the result in the function body only. Not returning the result to whom? Function. Yes. This is the second approach. If you are little intelligent student, A2, A3 I will prepare immediately within few minutes. What is A3? What is A3? You combine these two. You combine these two. You have 0, 1, 0 combination is there. How many combinations you can say? Only 2 are there. 0, 0 combination, 1, 0 combination, 0, 1 combination, 1, 1 combination. Right or not? Like that. Like that. I'm going to take up. Tell me, what are the original combinations? Returning values and taking values. Not taking values and not returning values. And you cross it. You know this part or not? Tell me, what is the next combination? Taking values, not returning values. Not returning result. Processing will be as it is. Next is what? Not taking values, returning values. This is called approach number 4. Approach number 3 and 4. 4 approaches are there. If you are intelligent, then only you can remember this 4. Otherwise, out. What is the first approach? Taking values, returning values. Where are you taking values? Function call. Where are you returning the result? Main program. That is function call only. Not taking values from where are you not taking? Function call. But where are you taking? In the body. Where are you processing? Function body. Where are you displaying? Function body only. Not returning result to what? Function call. That is the main program you are not giving. That is second. Third one is combination of 1 and 2. Alternative combination students. Shall I go to that? Yes. So online students, I hope you are following me. I hope. Go to the next combination I am going to take up. So don't get confused, guys. Approach number 3 I am talking. Approach number 3 I am talking. 3.py. 3.py. So there I am taking approach number 3.py. What is my combinations? What is my combinations? Here you see taking values, and I will take it like this. This point I will take it. This combination I will write it. Taking input from where? Function call. Done in where? And display the result in where? Function body. This combination I want to solve my problem. I want to solve my problem like this. Come on, based on my thing. Come on, what is this? Sum of beam A comma B, A comma B, C is equal to A comma B. I'm processing it. Display the result in where? That's all. Sum of same format. I'll say here is equal to dot format of A comma B comma C. That's all. Coming to where? Indentation. Come out of that and write what? Main program. Come on, what is this now? Sum of K comma V. What is K comma V? I will read the values. I'll read the values. And I'll read the values. What is this K? First value, second value. K and V are called what? Some global variables. See this pattern you observe, ma? What is this? Only taking, but not getting the result back. And this K and V values are going to where? AB and processing and printing the result in the same place. Beautiful. Try to run it. See students, say 34 and 1.2. Answer is, what is this, mom? Float, huh? Right, line number, where is error? 1 minute. So line number 12 of K comma V of second value, first value. Sum OP, yeah, sum OP, that is not sum of. Function name is what? So if we write some OP1, for example, error will come, name error will come. Run this code once and then see what is that error. First value you see, second value, now you will get the error. What is that error? Sum OP is not defined. It is asking, do you mean sum OP? It is questioning you. Yes, you need to say correct it. For every function call, what is required? Function definition is required. This is called what? Function call. So try to run this, student. Now you will get the output here. 12 and then 3.4, result is 15.4. All three formats same or not? So this is called the fourth approach. Third approach, yes, third approach. So 1.2 and minus 3.4, you got the result minus 2.2. Clear? Next, what is the next approach, students? Fourth approach. Can I show you fourth approach also? Or you will get confused? No. So fourth approach I will show you. What is the fourth approach? Taking values inside the function, processing will be done inside the function, and I want to give the result back. Let me go to that also. Function approach number 2, I will copy, students. I'll copy this and I will do the logic. Let me take it everything and try to take it. I'll copy that entire thing. I'll say here approach example 4.py. See students, I'll paste it. Approach example 4.py. Taking input in function body, done in function body, and result is given to where? That's all. Result is given to this place. Now I am writing approach number 4, not here. Displayed in the function body. This is okay. Now I will take it. This part is there. I will take it in this place. This place I will paste it. Now see this, I should not display here. What should I do? Come on. Return C. Return C. Here I am not taking and hold it in where? R. Result. Print of what? Here I am coming. I should say sum is equal to what I can say? Dot format of what? R. Result is coming. That's perfect. Result is coming. See that. 3 and then 4. Result is coming. But I want to get like previous formats or not? Like a previous formats, I want to get the result. Like a previous format, I want to get the result. I cannot write like this. Observe it, students. Comma, I'll write like this. Is equal to, I should not write, come on, what is that? A comma, B comma, or I should not write. A and B are what? Local variables. We should not write it. Try to run it, you'll get error. 4 and 5, A is not defined. A is not defined. So I should remove A. B is not defined next. This is 5 and 6, 7. B is not defined, you will get it. I should remove B value also. I should say what? 4 and 5. Only result is coming. That is, you are having index problem because you are using these braces or not? Empty braces. Are you getting my point? So you have to bound to use what? You are bound to use what here? Is equal to, I should write what? Format of C. But how to sort it out, that problem, I'm going to show you. Did you understand now? Fine. Coming to the point of it, Praveen Kumar is asking, sir, how the global variable KV called inside the function body as approach number in third approach. Third approach, what we did, my dear student? How the global variable KV called inside the function body. Where I am calling? Am I calling that? Global variables can be used anywhere in the same program, but not possible in other programs. So KV I am not using inside. I am passing the KV values through function call. K value stored in A, V value stored in B. I'm not using that. Praveen Kumar, I hope you are understanding. So approach number 4 you come. Approach number 4 you come. What should I do now? I should say only one result I'm going to say. Return. First time you are seeing A comma B comma C. A comma B comma C. A return statement in other language can return only one value. But in Python, a return statement can return more number of values. In other language, C language, C++, Java, etc., it will return how many values? Only one value. But in Python can return more number of values. Return statement can return one or more number of values. More number of values that I can mention it here. More number of values. Will you understand, students? Right. Now, when you are returning more number of values, what should I do? I should hold one A, I should hold B, and I should hold C. So I will use what? Multi-line variable I will use. What is that? K comma V comma R I am using. What is this? A function call with what? Multi-line assignment. Multi-line assignment. Multi-line assignment I am writing. Already explained multi-line assignment operator in the class. Now you can print it. How do you print it, students? Comma, like this is equal to, like this. I am writing here K comma V comma R. I am using it. What is this K comma V comma R? Are the variables used in main program. You can use A comma B comma C also. This ABC different, this ABC different. You run this code. See that? Beautiful. And 5.5 answer is like this. Are you getting? This is called one type of what? Approach. Run it once again. 23 and 45. This is my result. There is one more way is there, my dear student. Print off. Why I'm saying these many ways? You may not be remembering because you are busy in working in CMO office, Prime Minister office, etc. But my responsibility to give more asset in the form of subject. Your parents will give much assets, but as a teacher, I want to give more subject. That is your biggest earning in your life. Now I'm saying, I say here some x is equal to, simply I will call the function. I'm going to write it here like this. What is happening, you know, students? All these ABC values are stored in single variable. What is the single variable can hold it? The single variable nature is, it can hold multiple values of same type and different type. Same type and different type. Those values you cannot modify. You can't modify. And what is that variable is? It is saying, I can hold any number of values of same type, different type. And you cannot modify my values. Who am I? It is asking. What is it? Tuple. Beautiful. Multiple values of same type, different type, all the types, unique, duplicates, etc. But you can't modify the values. Which type? Tuple type. It is called what? It is a function call with what line argument? Single line. And here x is called, x is of type. X is of type what? Tuple. Print x. I will write it. Sum is equal to, just to say x. See, my dear student, first time one sum is coming, 2 and 3. Second time also asking 5 and 6. It is printing in the form of what? 5, 6, 11. What is the 5 index? 0, 1. What is this now? 2. Already tuple is over. How do you print it? Here also. See how beautiful result it is. Is equal to, like this. What should I write it? Dot format of x of 0, comma, x of 1, comma, x of 2. What, guys, are you okay? X of 0, x of 1 and 2 are called what? Indexes. Run, say 11 and 22. Beautiful. 22 and 56. Result is like this. You can also write x of minus 1, x of minus 2, x of minus 2, x of minus 1, X of -1, -2, -3, -3, -2, -1. Result is there in the -1. You can write combinations also. Any combination you can write it. You say 2, 3, 4 and then 2, 3, answer is coming. And once you have very good hair on the head, you can comb left side, right side, upside, any side. If you don't have any hair on your head, it's a bypass road and ring road only. Cricket ground like. Fashion is not in the form of hair. It is in the form of subject. Do you have a subject? Don't look at me differently. Learn the subject. So I am writing what here? 0 also I can write it. I can write 0 now, 3 now. 2 I can write it. 2 is nothing but what result? Positive index, negative index, any combination. So 3 and 4 and send 23 and 45, result is coming like this. But you did not understand, I know that. Why? Of course you understand. Some people are looking, sir, what is this 2 minus 2, etc. Already over in your childhood days only. I will teach miracle programming to you. If you capture that, you are a diamond in your life. If you don't practice, I can't do anything else. Correct? In our demo, whatever the voice is there, still today, same voice, na? Are you coming down? Still last day also, I'll show you on the top of the peak level I will take. Next step, if we keep, two things are there. MNC, Bay of Bengal is there. If you read daily, MNC. Otherwise, garbage collector is ready. Take care. And see here and say that. So, you see, Praveen Kumar, thank you, my dear student. In demo, hype creation, later going to negative stage, it's not my property. I'm totally committed faculty in your life. If you follow my guidelines, you will practice my things, come on time, join on time, you'll get much and more. Am I coming late? Are you coming late or not? Of course, everybody is coming, some of you. And students means even one person come late, it is a student member only. I will come 5 minutes early. I'll sit there and I'll come on time by seeing my time. First, discipline important. Subject will come even if you don't want. That is the actual property, you know. Right, students. So, Anand is asking, what is -3, -2, 2? Anand should write 1000 times imposition. Yes, Anand is supposed to write imposition. My dear student Anand, 7 AM, data types, STR data type, sequence data type, STR memory management is there. Not okay, sir. No, Anand. You see, what is this now? Already indexing, slicing over or not? So getting -3, -2, 2 doubt means what? Is you touch the book or not? So what is the use? Anand, my dear student Anand, explained or not? Right. Harsha, tell me, ma, Harsha, what is your doubt in coding? What is your doubt in coding? So doubt in coding is how can I improve my coding is your doubt. How to improve your coding? I already told you. Reading, practicing, that you will get it. How can you improve your WhatsApp typing fast? Daily, that only you are doing. That's why you are perfect. Fine or not? Yes. So, coming to the point of it. Harsha Agarwal is having something. Definitely, student, I will take your compound interest you are doing. That definitely we will take your input because time is over almost. Can I see tomorrow, student? This is compound interest formula. Simple interest is there or not? Like a compound interest formula. So tomorrow we can go for that kind of thing. So, okay, Harsha, don't worry, ma. Tomorrow I will take your things. Don't worry about it because you are also using functions, na? Compulsory. Tomorrow I will come and take your issue. Don't worry about it. Fine, student. Coming to the point back. So tomorrow class, don't miss it. I will take 4 approaches over. 4 approaches I will upload. Tomorrow, don't miss the class. Online students, today, 8:55. Today, no doubt session. Surya Verma, sir, dad's little prince data balance was going out, sir. So I will stop my class, and today notes doubt session, because almost it is going to be 8:55. Next class is there. Online students, okay students. So tomorrow class, I'll go for what? The continuation part of my sessions. Multiple examples. So tomorrow, completely programming on functions I will explain. Running away. Want to go away? Sit in the same place. Okay. So tomorrow class will go for continuation part of it. Okay, students. Thank you. All the best.